Imagine a workplace where every team member sees the world through a unique lens. Some colleagues are guided by decades of experience, others bring fresh, purpose driven ideas, and some live and breathe digital fluency. The modern workplace is now an exciting mix of three different generations. But how do we effectively lead a team made up of such different generations? Let's find out. Hello everyone, I am Shailesh Kantak, founder and CEO of Flexi Ventures Private Limited. And today I am thrilled to talk to you about one of the biggest challenges facing leaders today, managing a workplace that includes multiple generations. We will discuss each generation in detail, what makes them unique, what motivates them at work, and finally, I'll share some practical tips to bring out the best in a team that spans decades of diverse experience and outlooks. Let's start by defining who we are talking about when we mention Gen X, Millennials, and Gen Z. First, we have Gen X, born between 1965 and 1980. These individuals grew up in an era of economic change and increasing independence. They are adaptable, self-reliant, and generally seek a strong work-life balance. Many Gen Xers have grown through rapid changes in the workplace, from early computers to the internet age. Next, there's Millennials, also known as Gen Y, born between 1981 and 1996. This is the generation that came of age alongside the digital revolution. Millennials value flexibility, continuous learning, and work that has a clear purpose. They want to feel that their work makes a difference and often look for roles that allow them to align their values with their job. And finally, there's Gen Z, born between 1997 and 2012. As true digital natives, they are used to smartphones, social media, and instant access to information. Gen Z values transparency, diversity, and strong sense of belonging. They look for a workplace that supports rapid career progression and prioritizes work-life integration. Now, understanding these generations means knowing what really drives them at work. For Gen X, it's all about stability and independence. They have grown through times of economic uncertainty and have seen it all when it comes to workplace changes. So, they are motivated by job security and practical benefits, and they value being able to work independently. They prefer a hands-off management style and appreciate having clear paths for growth within the company. Millennials, on the other hand, are driven by growth, flexibility, and meaning. They want to be a part of something bigger than themselves and often seek companies that have a strong mission. They thrive on feedback and continuous learning, and flexible work arrangements are a major plus for them. Millennials value a collaborative environment where they feel like active contributors to the company's direction. And for Gen Z, career advancement and digital fluency are front and center. They have been online since day one, so they expect digital integration in everything that they do. They want a clear purpose in their roles, and they look for rapid advancement, eager to make an impact from day one. For them, diversity and inclusivity in the workplace aren't just bonuses, they are expectations. So what are the challenges of managing a team with these different expectations and work styles? One of the biggest challenges is communication. Gen X often prefers a straightforward, formal style, whereas millennials love collaborative discussions and feedback. Gen Z, however, is more comfortable with short, quick messages, often preferring digital forms of communication like messaging apps. When these styles clash, it can create misunderstandings and make some team members feel left out or disconnected. Another challenge is work flexibility. Millennials and Gen Z often prioritize flexible work arrangements, whereas Gen X might prefer the more traditional setup they are used to. Balancing these preferences, especially in a hybrid work environment, can be tricky and requires real flexibility from leadership. Feedback is another area where generations differ. Gen X tends to be independent and may not expect frequent feedback, while Millennials and Gen Z both value regular check-ins and developmental feedback. Misalignment here can lead to disengagement, particularly for the younger generations who are looking for growth. And of course, technology presents a unique challenge. While Millennials and Gen Z expect digital solutions and rapid tech adoption, Gen X might approach new technologies with caution. So, bridging the gap without making anyone feel pressured or left behind is essential to keeping the team aligned. Alright, so now that we know some of the challenges, what can we actually do to manage a multi-generational team more effectively? First, let's talk about communication. A one-size-fits-all approach simply doesn't work here. Instead, try creating flexible communication channels. Use a mix of emails, collaborative team meetings, and messaging platforms to allow each generation to communicate in the way that's most comfortable for them. By doing this, you can help everyone feel included and respected, which improves teamwork overall. Then, when it comes to feedback, tailor your approach to each generation. For example, Gen X may prefer more formal quarterly review, while Millennials and Gen Z might appreciate regular informal check-ins. Providing this kind of tailored feedback allows everyone to feel heard and valued, and it can boost engagement across the board. One great strategy is to set up mentorship programs. Gen X can share their wealth of experience with the team, while Millennials and Gen Z bring fresh perspectives and tech-savvy ideas. This cross-generational mentorship can be incredibly powerful. It not only helps share skills but also fosters strong relationships and mutual respect among team members. Now, let's talk about flexible work policies. Offering flexible work options like remote work or flexible hours can make a big difference, especially for Millennials and Gen Z. Gen X can also appreciate the option of work flexibility even if they prefer traditional work structures. When everyone feels that their work preferences are valued, they are more likely to stay engaged and committed. And finally, when it comes to technology, make sure that everyone is on the same page. Offer regular training sessions to help bridge any gaps and make sure no one feels left out. For example, if you are introducing a new project management tool, take time to ensure that Gen X feels confident using it while keeping Millennials and Gen Z challenged and engaged. So to wrap things up, managing a multi-generational team may seem complex, but it's absolutely worth the effort. When you understand each generation's motivations, strengths, and unique needs, you can unlock an incredible level of productivity and creativity. Adapting your management style and fostering an inclusive culture allows each generation to feel respected and valued. And that's where real innovation happens. If you are leading a team with a mix of generations, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. What challenges are you facing and what strategies have worked for you? Let's keep the conversation going, and together we can create workplaces where everyone thrives. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Shailesh Kantak, CEO of Flexi Ventures. If you found this video useful, don't forget to hit the follow button so you don't miss out on more insights into managing today's evolving workplace. See you in the next video.